facing. Some persons might have the apprehension about the internet, so that will also be one of our... Okay.
Coming up next on The Big Start, a strong contender fails to deliver. Don't go anywhere, because we'll be right back. And we're back on The Big Start. Let's see how teams G&E and Chaos handle their milestone challenges.
Good afternoon, gentlemen. You all look quite sharp. Welcome to the Big Start. And as you know, your challenge, your milestone, was your sales and marketing strategy. Okay, so just so that things move on nice and smoothly, we would like you to go through your customer analysis, the marketing mix, your product price, place, promotions, and then we wrap up with your projections. So over to you guys.
What we're looking to do, in starting off, we're looking to obtain a market share that will allow us to cover the expenses and then generate a reasonable amount of revenue. 80% of those who would support our product were women. Right, and then that's those we actually encountered in the produce aisles. And then our main grocery shoppers were from the age ranges of 41 and over and 25 and 30. And we found out that these individuals came from households roughly 1 to 3 in terms of members, and then they were located in urban and suburban areas.
Since we're mostly going to do wholesaling, we're looking to sell a single serving box which contains about 40 packs at $320, and we suggest to the retailers, we have a suggested retail price of $8.64. And for the family, the $350 for the box, it contains 15 packs. It weighs 60 pounds, and the suggested retail price is $24. Okay. Our place, we chose to distribute to retailers because, well, basically our market is urban and suburban areas for the moment, and the rest, the supermarket chains, they already have most customers coming to them. And from our previous analysis, most people that we would target in shop at supermarkets anyway.
Well, with the promotions, we sought to go use a various combination to actually get our stuff out there. So we're looking to set up a website prices for our business, and then I guess customers would be able to log online, and then through their purchasing and stuff, they'd be able to win themselves various prizes we'd have on our website.
And well, the advertisement, as we mentioned earlier, was mostly television and radio, but also we were told that sometimes you can get in-store advertisements, well, at the Rodney Bay branch, and you have that. So we're looking towards that. Also billboards, moving advertisements, that's basically on our truck itself. And flyers, giving out flyers are a good way. Colorful flyers would attract people in a nice color, pass it along. Okay, so that's basically saying that.
You're planning to sell the product to the supermarket for $8, and you're asking them to retail it for $8.64?
It's a
Which supermarket that is going to do that?
It's a suggested
but I mean, when you start suggesting that, I mean, there's no way any supermarket is going to buy a product from you for $8 to sell it for $8.64. Well, very ambitious in terms of your cost and advertising and so on.
I just thought, once again, all the promotions, all the things that you want to do could probably wait till later because it's going to cost you too much money. The coupons, the this, the that, the radio, the TV, it's going to cost you a lot of money. You have to sell a lot more than what you have there to cover those costs.
Let's look at your challenge. Gentlemen, good afternoon. I'm Humina Danzi Vitalis. Vitalis. Okay, thank you for coming. And we are here. I'm hoping that you can assist me in providing the best solution, because the challenge we are facing is how can we increase traffic into our business.
We like to know who your target market is right now, so we can know where to go from there.
So you suggested that I need to look at my target markets.
Yeah, we can start with there.
Okay.
I guess you could start looking at the businesses in terms of actually making business trips in various islands and I guess across the world. You could also look into utilizing the events, I guess going in the Caribbean and I guess probably the States and elsewhere in the world. Like right now we know they have World Cup going on in South Africa. So you could probably look to tie in probably that World Cup with probably a promotion or some package you're looking to offer the customers.
You're working with limited resources, as I said, okay? And we're looking at the best, the most cost-effective solution, all right?
Okay. Yeah. Television might be a good option. Why? Because people want to see the visual aspect of it. They want to see a nice place where they can travel from there. Maybe even flyers and billboards would be a good idea. These flyers and billboards are cheap.
No, well, for the challenge, good effort. I just thought that your marketing strategies or whatever that you offered was really expensive. You looked at trips, overseas. You looked at advertising within World Cup, extremely expensive. When she did mention of her constraints, you still came back with television, which was again still a costly. You mentioned billboards being cheaper. No, it is not. So they were really not realistic strategies for her, considering she had such constraints. So for me, that was what really jumped out.
And she could go after corporate accounts.
Corporate accounts.
And
Yeah.
you should have been just throwing everything at her.
Yes,
That
I think
was
so.
my.
Yes, there was
you knew all the different, and you were not trying to get to
really
her.
help
I mean, you
her.
had some good
Yeah.
points that you said to her. Know what your competition is doing. I thought that was bright.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Customers are 60 to 60-year-old. Most of them are females, and they're from the US and the UK. Most are visitors to the island, being here on vacation. They decorate their homes, their offices, and they shop online. They usually go to craft shows, craft shops, and they usually buy things in person, opposed to the online. They prefer to buy product. They usually look for something that is beautiful and appealing to them, and they usually collect items. So they're more interested in the appearance, the quality, and the artistic flavor of whatever they're looking for. We are estimating the annual potential for St. Lucia. We're looking at 1.6% of the persons who come, the visitors who come onto the island. So this works up to be about 5,245 customers we're actually looking to target throughout the year. We also looked at our market, our competitors. And one of the competitors, what they're actually doing, they're able to produce, they actually sell $60 to $80 during the high seasons. So we kind of use that as our basis.
How many? Sorry, I didn't hear.
60 to 80.
Okay.
During the high season. So we're not selling anywhere close to that. In terms of the growth rate, we're actually going to look to grow in terms of the Carnival KD over that 10% annually. We're going to grow. The festive KD, we're going to grow again 5%, but the abstract and the KD on site, we're going to stay constant. We're not going to change them. It's just like series, we're only going to make a certain set all the time. We're not going to overwork ourselves. So then our total, with our profit included, the price comes to $130. That's mainly for our KD on site dolls, which equates to 50 US. Okay.
Your $20 is
It's our profit. Our profit. After all our expenses and everything like that, we put our profit into it, so we came up with $130. Then that equates to 50, which is really comparative to what is really on the market, the 10 to 30 US that persons are selling, no packaging whatsoever. It's just bare rag dolls. The venues we're going to look at, La Place Carinae, just one of the places, the Marigot point of it, promotions. We had advertising. In terms of the Yo magazine, we're going to look at the Yo magazine, similar demographic to what we're looking at. Strippers in the Tropical Traveler. It's a little bit expensive. It's $7.20 for the strip ads, but we're going to look into it.
I'm concerned about the price. I do think it's quite high. I mean, I do understand it's an handmade doll, but in this market today, I think 50 US is a bit steep.
The other thing to your costing is a bit flawed in terms of, because you're showing that you're making a 20% profit when you did your pricing, but when you did your P&L, you're showing 38%. Okay. Yes, right.
10%?
Yes, your cost was 109, okay, and you added $20. That's 20%, right? Okay. Yes.
No, I didn't look at it as we adding 20%.
No, that's what it says. That's
what it is. $20, yes.
So I think you need to recalculate your pricing system.
All right.
Okay?
Let's look at your challenge.
I'm currently facing some issues right now. My company, Immortals Inc., uniform provider, have realized that there is great potential in corporate uniforms in this nation and the nations. We recognize that a lot of our corporate companies are going out to the United States and other Caribbean islands to get uniforms made.
First of all, what are the problems you think that you all have faced with?
Well,
is it just you, or is it everybody, a collective?
No, collective.
Collectively.
It's a collective situation.
What have you all done in terms of marketing? How is that being? What
have they seen your work? Do they know about you, first of all? So in the case where you want to be the one manufacturing the doable thing of manufacturing the uniforms or what you want. So have they seen your work? Because most persons